Hello, this is Justin, and this video is about why having a pro-growth mindset is essential to being successful and happy in life. I'm right here in Chelsea in Manhattan, and it's during the coronavirus outbreak, so the streets are empty. You could take a look. And usually this part of the city is packed. The restaurant behind me, the Standard Grill, is usually packed, but now it's closed and empty. The streets are empty. I'm one of the only people on the streets, and I basically have the streets all to myself. I get very bored if I'm indoors all the time, so I'm just gonna go outdoors and film. There's no one here anyway, so I'm not gonna catch a virus from anyone. So, and then I'm not very worried because I have a very strong immune system, so I'm not that worried, or I'm not really worried at all. So let's get into the video. I think a pro-growth mindset is essential to success, and before we get into why, let's talk about what a pro-growth mindset is. So there's a fixed mindset and there's a growth mindset. And to really explain the difference, there's a chart that I found by Dr. Carol Dweck. So basically, for a fixed mindset, people with fixed mindsets believe that their abilities, such as their intelligence, their personality, their character, is inherent and static, and it's locked down or fixed, and their potential is determined at birth and it doesn't change. So people with fixed mindsets avoid failure, desire to look smart, avoids challenges, stick to what they know. Feedback and criticism is personal, and they don't change or improve. So obviously there's huge problems with that, because you're not going to go far in life if you're always avoiding fear, avoiding failure. You're always fearful and not taking challenges and risks. So you can't go very far in life, and the most you can get is something safe. Maybe a nice, safe 9-to-5 job, which isn't bad for some people, but others want more from life. So a growth mindset, people with a growth mindset believe that their abilities, such as their intelligence, personality, or character, can be continuously developed, and their true potential is unknown and unknowable. So people with the growth mindset desire continuous learning, confront uncertainties, embrace challenges. They're not afraid to fail. They put lots of effort to learn, and feedback is about current capabilities. So people with a growth mindset will continuously strive to be better versions of themselves, and they're continuously learning throughout life, not just when they're in school and college, but after they graduate. They're always learning, they're always growing themselves, they're always becoming a better version of themselves, and that is essential to succeeding in life, because your capabilities when you're 22 after college, or maybe after grad school, your capabilities then may not get you as far as you want. So you need to always be able to grow, and you have to believe that you can grow in whatever you want to do. If you're an athlete, you need to be able to believe that you will grow in your abilities and not just be stuck in whatever position or whatever capabilities people see you at first. You always want to get better, and that's how you win. And that's the same applies to business. You always want to grow in your skills, in your business skills, in your communication skills, and your intuition. And more experience will give you a better intuition of businesses and allow you to succeed more. And there's a lot to learn when you actually do business. You actually learn a lot more doing it than learning about it in school. And this applies to everything. Your personal life, obviously, your social skills. The more you interact with people, the better you get. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just read too much, watch too many videos, which is good to give you some basic concepts, but it's not going to give you better skills, because skills are skills. They're not knowledge. You can't, for example, everyone knows how to shoot a basketball. You can't really read about how to shoot a basketball. You might get some basic techniques and that's it, but you're not going to get good if you don't practice. So practicing is what gets you good at shooting basketballs, and the same applies to social skills, with business skills, with communication skills, with presentation skills, with everything. These are all skills. You can read about it, and that would give you some foundation, but you're only going to get better if you actually practice. And if you don't have a growth mindset, you won't be the type of person who continuously practices their skills, whatever they want to get better at, whether it's in business or communication, finance, investing, whatever, or social skills. You're not going to practice it continuously. You're just going to read about it and say, oh, I'm either born with these talents or I'm not, and you're not going to put much effort into it. But when in reality, these are skills that need to be worked on and improved and practiced, and having a growth mindset will motivate you and push you to practice your skills and become a better version of yourself. And that is essential to success, because when you start out, you're not going to have the same capabilities as you may want. So it takes a belief in that you are able to grow, and a dedication to practicing your skills and doing what it takes. And along the way, you get better and better, and that's what allows you to succeed. So a growth mindset is necessary for personal growth, because obviously the whole idea of personal growth rests on a growth mindset. If you don't believe that your abilities can be improved upon, and you believe that you are born with some abilities that you're stuck with and that are inherent, then you're not going to put a lot of effort to personal growth, and you're not going to actually grow a lot, because it takes effort to grow. Another thing is the growth mindset is linked to positivity, and that is very important to how you feel and how happy you are, because if you always see the future as a place or a time where you will get better and achieve your goals, that's a lot happier than seeing life as static and seeing yourself as not growing or changing. And everyone has dreams, everyone has desires, and if you have a growth mindset, you will be more optimistic about achieving those desires, but that optimism will motivate you to actually push yourself to succeed and achieve those desires. Furthermore, a growth mindset encourages you to take risks, step out of your comfort zone, and achieve a lot more, because a lot of great things in life, a lot of great successes, many people have not done. You may not have met anyone personally that has done what you want to do. So there's a fear of the unknown, and there's a sense of uncertainty. And if you don't have a growth mindset, if you have a fixed mindset, and if you believe that what you are now is what you're capable of, then you probably won't take the risks and step into the unknown and achieve what you want to achieve. Because when you're stepping into the unknown, you've never encountered a lot of the situations you'll face. And if you don't believe that you'll learn along the way, then you'll probably not succeed. Because if you think that, oh, it's going to be a risk, and if you don't have what it takes, that's it, you'll give up pretty soon. But if you have a growth mindset and you believe that whatever you do, as long as you start, you'll learn along the way, then you're going to be a lot more persistent, and you're going to not quit. And that is very essential to achieving success. Another thing is a growth mindset is necessary for great success. You can be relatively well off having a fixed mindset. You could go to school, graduate from a good college, get a stable job, and get promoted gradually, and you'll have a stable life, and that's fine if that's what you want in life. But if you want to really achieve great success, if you want to start a company and scale it and make it very successful, if you want to do something great, if you want to win a gold medal in the Olympics, I don't know, whatever you want to do, if you want to achieve something that's very great, a growth mindset is essential, because most of these things are very difficult to do, because if it was easy, anyone would do it. But that's what makes it great. And if you're someone who doesn't think that they'll always be improving and learning along the way, you'll give up soon. And again, I talked about this before, but persistence and the strength of not quitting is essential to achieving great things, and having a growth mindset is essential to that, because you'll always believe you're improving, you'll always believe that you're learning along the way, even when you encounter setbacks and failures, and that's why it is so important to achieving great success. And lastly, I think a growth mindset is just a better and happier way to live, because if you live your life thinking that you're born a certain way and that's what you're stuck with, and all you're trying to do is prove yourself and try to get by, that doesn't sound too happy to me. But if you live your life knowing that your full potential is unknown and unknowable, and you're always able to grow, you're always able to improve, and you're always able to achieve more, to be more, then that's a happier way to look at things, and that's a more positive way to look at things, and you will achieve more because you have that belief that you will. And I honestly think that those who think they can and those who think they cannot are both usually right. And self-belief and faith are very important to achieving a lot in life. So a growth mindset is a more positive way of looking at things, is more optimistic, and I think it's going to lead you to live a happier life because of the way you look at things, and you won't be upset about failures or setbacks as much, because you'll know that, oh, this is just the situation I am in now, but it doesn't mean that's the situation I will be in tomorrow. So that's a better way and a happier way of looking at things. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you in thinking about your life and thinking about your goals and how you want to improve in your life, and inspire you to try to succeed and achieve what you want to achieve. Subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get notified when new videos come out. Also, like and comment, and follow me on Instagram where you can DM me, and follow me on Medium where I write about the same topics I talk about on YouTube. And the links for my Instagram and Medium are both in the description below. Thank you, and see you next time.